Noah, and my mom always wanted me to be a girl. Before I continue, please like and subscribe. My mother had given birth to 3 sons, so when she got pregnant for the 4th time, she wished she had a baby girl. She was very disappointed when it turned out I was a boy. Everyone could see how sad she was.
Why are you upset? Look at him. He has such an allergic face.
Yes, he has big eyes and thin eyelashes.
And how fair, soft his skin is.
The compliments cheered my mom up. At that moment, she saw the potential within me. She realized that she did not want a girl. She just wanted a beautiful child like her, instead of 3 boys looking like my dad. From then on, she let me grow my hair long, wear dresses, and play with dolls. She regularly brought me to her salon, and I was a makeup model who attracted many visitors. Most of her guests showed lots of love for my beauty. I contributed greatly to the popularity of my mom's salon. People wouldn't mind the long line for a makeover to look like me. I thought it was normal until I turned 6 and went to school. When I walked into the boys' restroom, the other boys screamed and ran away. It was not until that incident that I realized how weird I looked. After that, I refused to wear dresses, despite her begging. I was growing up like the other boys, except for some points. I'm 15 now, but still much shorter than my other male peers. I wish I could be like my 3 burly brothers, or like Isaac, my best friend. He's tall and a core member of the school's rugby team. He's always there to defend me when somebody body shames me. And if I was bigger and stronger, Esther, the cheerleader, would notice me. I always felt so small and shy compared to the other guys who pursue her. Once, on my day off, I went to my mom's salon and realized there was no one there. I noticed there was a new salon on the opposite side, and they hired a lot of models for marketing purposes. My mom lost a lot of customers to them. She said to me with tears in her eyes,
You have to help me, Noah. Otherwise, we will have no income and I can't pay our mortgage.
The prospect of sleeping under the bridge scared me. I really didn't want to, but I had to help the family out. So I sat still for my mom to make me a gorgeous lady. After putting on the black dress she gave me, I could not even recognize myself. How strange it was. With a skinny body, I looked like a supermodel. I didn't need to do anything. I just stood in front of the salon and winked at the people passing by. The opposite salon owner was furious and hired someone to look up my information. Tell her I will pay double. He would never know that I was actually a boy. However, things changed when a customer recorded a video of me and uploaded it online. I suddenly became famous after one night. Many people were looking for me because they were infatuated with my beauty. I had long dreamt of standing out, but this had never been one of the ways. When I arrived at school the next day, I saw all of my friends staring at their phones and sharing videos of the girl standing outside the salon. Even Isaac was fascinated and set the girl's photo as his phone wallpaper. I was too embarrassed to admit it was me. What kind of mean words would they say if they realized that girl was me? Isaac put his arm around my shoulders as he showed me the photo. I'm going to marry her. I was shocked. But you don't even know what her name is. Who cares? She's beautiful. That's enough. I was worried about how to handle the situation when I saw Esther update her status on social media. She said she would date anyone who could buy her a concert ticket to meet her idol. I quickly checked the ticket price and bitterly realized I couldn't afford them as my savings weren't enough. My parents would never help me out with a date that would cost this much. When I spoke to my 3 brothers, they laughed and teased me. You have to make your own money. Girls don't like boys who ask for help with money. It was such a coincidence that at that time, a stranger came to see my mom and said he was a model recruiter. He begged my mom for information about the famous girl, but she kept declining. He eventually left a poster of a teen supermodel contest with a prize of millions of dollars. It might sound crazy to you, but it was my only chance, and I took it. I decided to put on a dress, wig, and makeup to register for the competition. The judge couldn't take his eyes off me as I walked in. The audience couldn't help screaming and took photos of me. So I quickly became one of the 50 girls to enter the next round. Without Mom, I had a lot of trouble in the fitting room. I was provided with a lot of strange accessories, and I couldn't even tell which one was the belt and which one was the necklace. I asked for help from the other participants, but they ignored me. Some even gave me a push. I fell to the ground and struggled to get up because some objects fell on me. I must have twisted my ankle too. Fortunately, a nice girl approached and helped pull me up. She looked totally different from the others, with shoulder-length reddish-brown hair. She turned around and gave all the girls a warning look, and they wouldn't dare to make eye contact with her.
Are you right?
Yeah, I think so. Ow! The pain was from my ankle. It was only 10 minutes until it was my turn. There was no way I could walk in those heels. The girl took off her sneakers and gave them to me.
Put this on and you will do well.
She pushed me to the runway and cheered me on in front of the other jealous eyes. She was the one who performed right after me. She was dancing elegantly in my high heels, looking incredibly professional. The two of us walked alongside while people cheered and threw flowers and gifts onto the stage. That night, I scored the highest, followed right behind by Lily, who helped me. We became friends since then. Lily taught me how to use accessories and how to do catwalks. She was kind and more mature than any girl I had ever met. We could talk with each other for hours on the phone every day and realized we had many things in common. We were so close that we gave each other nicknames. She was my Twinkie, and I was her little star, as a promise that we would shine together like stars. I always thought we were just friends, until one day she said,
I think I like a guy. He is different from other boys.
At that moment, I felt like the whole sky was falling. I could feel my heart beating faster. I think I realized my true feelings for Lily at that moment. I fell for Esther for her appearance, just like my friend Isaac fell for the female version of me. However, Lily was different. I like everything about her, and I think it was true love. I was too scared to tell Lily the truth. What if she got angry and left me? Or would she think that I was a pervert? She might slap me and run away. I was so busy with the competition and Lily, I forgot about other things. Isaac was worried when I didn't show up to school for a few days, so he came to find me. He walked into my room, without knocking as usual, while I was trying on a new wig. His jaws dropped, and he couldn't close his mouth at what he saw. Then, he turned angry. His face was as red as a tomato. He pointed at me. You're such a jerk! You were playing with my feelings this entire time? No, I don't know how to explain it. I'm so embarrassed. Isaac shut the door before I could finish. I felt so guilty. I realized how wrong it was of me to hide the truth. No matter how much money I could get from the competition, I could not continue lying to my friends and the people I love. So, I withdrew from the competition. Lily kept calling, but I didn't pick up her phone. I was so afraid to face her and disappoint her even more. Expectedly, Lily became the winner of the competition. I was there to secretly watch and support her. As I was about to leave, I heard her voice.
The biggest reward I got from this competition is not opportunity to know a person. I know you're here, my dear friend, I know your secret, and I forgive you, my little star.
I burst into tears, but decided to hide my happiness until I could see Lily alone. While waiting for her in the parking lot, I suddenly bumped into Esther. She went there with her best friends and laughed at me. Esther said,
Oh, no! I heard you were trying to make money to take me out. You should have tried so hard. You're not even strong enough to wash cars.
I didn't get it at first, but when I looked around, I realized I was standing next to a half-washed car. I was about to defend myself, but Lily stepped in out of nowhere. She never looked angrier.
So, you came to the competition because of her?
No, Lily, that was not true. Esther cut me off.
Isaac, your best friend told me so, and he wouldn't lie.
Lily heard this and angrily stomped the heel of her shoe on my foot and left. I was left alone in pain. That night, I realized that I had to end all these things. I took a video of myself in a dress and makeup before removing my disguise to apologize to everyone, especially Isaac and Lily. You may not believe me, but I do love you, Lily. I ended the video with a confession and posted it online. I didn't want to check the comments, and I went to bed, hoping the nightmare would end soon. What would happen if I woke up the next day and was hated by everyone? My 3 older brothers would definitely laugh at me as usual. My life would end like that. The next day, I was still waking up, and the first thing I did was check social media. I saw a lot of notifications. My account had millions of new followers, and the effect was even more when I showed my face in front of my mom's salon. I bravely attended school like nothing had ever happened, and people's reactions were the opposite of what I predicted. They greeted me like a celebrity, and they asked to take pictures with me. Oh, look who it is! It's our supermodel Noah! Isaac put his arm around my shoulders and teased me as usual. I'm sorry, Isaac. I shouldn't have lied to you. Apology accepted, Isaac winked at me. That day was like a miracle. When I left school and met Lily, she smiled and waved at me.
I thought you would never tell the truth.
This was all a dream, wasn't it? I said as I hugged her in my arms.
No, silly.
Lily accepted my apology, and we became a couple from that point on. The sudden popularity not only taught me a lesson about the consequences of lying, but also made me realize a different side of myself. I loved beauty as much as my mother did, and I was just too embarrassed to admit and show it. With Lily's help and my mom's full support, I became a unisex model. I'm proud of my body. I'm a guy, I'm superficially beautiful, and I'm a famous supermodel.